Okay, so we're going to go over this circle here, and the question asks, what is the circumference? So the first part that you want to do is focus really hard on what is the question asking for, because we've been going over area and circumference of all different kinds of shapes recently. So it's asking for circumference, which is important. Okay, so on your formula chart, which I put a screenshot of to the right, then you want to find the word circumference. And then underneath that, you just want to follow the formula. So I see here the word circumference, and then I notice there's two formulas for circumference. So what I need to focus on now is, well, what did the circle or the word problem give me, the radius or the diameter? Well, halfway across the circle, like the one they show here, is called the radius. And something to help students sometimes I say is the shorter word is also the shorter line. Okay, another thing you can do is draw your circles like so, and do a lowercase r kind of up to the middle, r, and that's your radius. Whereas diameter, you could draw a lowercase d in the middle, and that goes all the way across like the diameter would. So again, these are just little helpful tips, or you can remember that the shorter word is also the shorter line, so that works out too, radius, the shorter word. So now that we know that they gave us the radius, we know which of the formulas we would choose to use. So circle is our shape, and we are looking at c equals 2 pi r, or c equals pi times diameter. Well, they gave us the radius, so we can go ahead and use c equals 2 pi r. Now, once we know what formula to use, we just follow our formula. So that's what we're going to do. So over here, go ahead and draw your t-chart like we've been doing. So t-chart. Right, your formula on the left, which we've determined is going to be c equals 2 pi r. And on the right, you're going to put anything that's a variable, so anything that is not already a number. That includes your c, because one day you might actually be told what the circumference is. 2 is already a number, pi we do need to replace, and then r we also need to replace. So now we have our variables. Well, c is still in the question of what is the circumference, so since we don't know, we still put our c. With pi, you can either use 3 if you have multiple choice, or 3.14 if it's a short answer. Always look in the instructions and see what it gives you to use. Here we're going to use 3.14. It is not left in terms of pi or anything like that. And let's see what our radius is. Well, our radius is 6, which I got from the picture up above. Radius is 6. Now what we have to do is plug those variables in and substitute the variables with the actual values. So over to the left again, I'm going to change my pen to make it a little bit smaller so that I have more room to write. So c stays the same, so c equals. Well, but 2 is exactly the same, so you bring down 2 again. Pi we can go ahead and replace with our 3.14, and then radius is 6. So once we use it, we lose it. So what I mean by that is as you go along, once you plug it in, you can go ahead and lightly cross it out also. Oh, sorry about that. The screen moved instead. Okay, so you can cross out c because we used it. 2 we brought down. Pi we replaced it. R we replaced also. Over to the right, we used our c, we used our pi, we used our r. That kind of helps like a checklist to make sure that you used everything and that you're ready for the next step. So for the next step, go ahead and multiply these out. 2 times 3.14. Okay, and don't forget that this is the part where you pause the video and try it yourself, and then come back and check. All right, so 2 times 3.14 gives us a 6 and 2800ths, or 6.28. And once we use it, we lose it. So our 2 goes away, we used it. Okay, our 3.14 goes away. I'll bring down c equals, so that goes away. And now we know that we're left with our times 6. So here also, go ahead and pause the video and see what you get. Okay, so hopefully you paused it. And now that you're back, you can see that 6 and 28 times 6 gave you 37.68. So our circumference for this one is 37.68. Now, if you had used just 3 for pi, you would have gotten close. So if it was multiple choice, that's okay. But if it's a short answer, you have to know how to use the 3.14 as well. If you had used 3, it would have just been 2 times 3, which would have been 6 instead of 6.28. And then 6 times 6 would have been 36. So a little bit lower. All right, go ahead and take this and apply it to any of the other circles that you have to find circumference with. All right, good luck, guys.